Okay, complete tour of the Pleasureway Ontour 2.2. It is a 2022, and this is the long model of the Ford. So it's got the Ford chassis, and the reason why I wanted the Ford chassis is because I wanted gas. I didn't want to have to deal with diesel, all that stuff you have to put into it. Doug's a mechanic, but he's not a diesel mechanic, so I wanted to make sure if we got in a pinch that we would have something that he would be able to fix. Okay, so it's got the sliding door. And right here that Doug put in a stop for it. So it stops at a certain point, so you don't have to close the door all the way. So another thing I like about it is that it also has the zip out bug screen right here. All right. So we've got right here, this is the water fill, that's fresh water fill right there. A couple outlets on the outside, 110 outlets. We have this, the box came with it and it has a lot of storage space in it. And it also came on the Rover Vans rack, and so we were able to put this on there. And Doug put, this is from the Casita, so he put the Rotapacks, this is the gasoline Rotapacks, he got that on there. And then this is for, the brand that we had before was Trasharoo, so we call it a Trasharoo. It's just a bag. It can hold firewood, or it can hold trash, which we often put when we're off the grid. We put our trash in there. And then we got Max Tracks, the short Max Tracks boards. We're not gonna take it anywhere crazy, but you know we like to get off the beaten path. So we're totally gonna get off the beaten path. So right here is, that's the electrical connection, city water, and then here's the gas right here. Cable TV, we don't have a cable, we'll probably never use that. I don't know what that's for. What is that? I don't know. Okay, so we have the Truma AquaGo, so this is just the vent for the AquaGo right there. It has dual wheels, which I wasn't sure. So, I have to be honest, I wasn't sure about getting the longer van anyway. Doug kind of talked me into it, and I'm glad he did. Right here is the propane fill. So it has a onboard propane tank. And I haven't had any problems filling it. I know that's one thing that people worry about is, are you going to be able to fill your propane tank? Are you going to be able to find a place? And when we go to Alaska, that might be an issue. But at home, it's not. So, the dog bed right here. All right. So, inside the cab, Pleasureway is the top of the line, and I really didn't want to spend this much money. Doug talked me into it, and I'm glad he did. So these seats are super comfortable. Got lots of drink holders. It's got a system for, it's CarPlay, Apple CarPlay system, so I really like that. Let's see, coming back inside here. This is crazy. So this controller controls almost everything. The only thing that it doesn't control is the inverter, which is just ridiculous. But it controls all the lights. It controls the AC. I have a generator on here. I have lithium batteries and a generator. So power is just not an issue for me at all. Here's the Truma settings. I have indicators for fresh, black, and gray water, something you're never going to get on a casita. Truma heat. This controls the heat and the air. And then also there's a fan. So it controls the fan. That controller controls the fan. Just to give you an idea of what's going on in here. I love this rack right here. And turn some lights on. Kitchen. Okay. So I love this right here. This is a I don't know, it's just an extra storage area, and we keep all the dog items in here. Well, there's a light, but mostly it's the dog items that we keep in there. The one thing I don't like about this van is it doesn't have a whole lot of storage. So I'll give you an idea here. The storage is basically this drawer, and Doug made an insert for me so that we have, there's stuff underneath here too, and it doesn't hold a lot. I put a little trash can down there, but you can see there's not that much space in here. Several of these 110 outlets. This sink is ridiculous. It's huge. I don't know that we need a sink this big, but it's all right. And then I was able to get one of these to fit on it. It came with a cover that matches this. This is like a Corian countertop, and I like it because it's dark. It doesn't show dirt, so which is good and bad. But I really do like this. And then I like this right here. It's a paper towel holder. Doug put that on, and then he put a magnet on here for me. We thought we'd put on a magnetic paper towel holder, but this is my monitor for the refrigerator. So that's another thing I'm not crazy about. This refrigerator is huge. It is ridiculous. It is about, I don't know, it feels like twice the size of the Casita refrigerator. And that was one thing about this model, was that the refrigerator was way bigger than the 2.0, the Ontour 2.0, which is the shorter version. So let me just show you the storage. Yeah, okay, messy, but so that's just, you know, that stuff. And then coffee stuff, and gotta have this. It's my Keurig. I gotta have it. And I'm so happy that we have lithium batteries that power it. And if the lithium batteries run out, we've got that Onan generator. And then this is just where I keep my clothes. This is where we keep our bedding, which is interesting, and I'll show you how that works. And this is Doug's clothes storage. We have another monitor right here, and then the TV. So the TV runs on 110, which I don't love. We had a 12-volt TV in the Casita, and I wish that we had a 12-volt TV in here. But it's nice. It has this Bose speaker, and then it also has this Blu-ray player, which maybe seems archaic, but we do actually watch a lot of movies. And then this is a closet. I stuck this in here for the time being. I think eventually Doug will probably make me something else, but it holds, you know, just holds stuff. Junk, really. It's like 3 junk drawers. And it holds our movies. See? And I got a Swiffer. I had a broom in here originally, and it has this fold up thing to it here, but it wasn't really getting the floor clean, so I got the Swiffer. Right, I'm gonna run out of battery here. And then there's this cabinet. It's another storage area, so not that much storage. The Casita had a lot more storage, plus we had the truck, so that had a lot of storage too. So okay, but look at this. Oh my goodness. This is the bathroom. And it is crazy huge. I can stand up all the way in it. We put a teak mat, so I love that. I'll just show you how I can stand up. Let's see if the door's gonna stay open. Look at that. Look at how much space that I have. I can stand up in here in the casita. I had to sit on the toilet to take a shower, which was less than ideal. But we put the Oxygenics shower head on here. And so connects to the faucet. Really nice finishes. It's got a medicine cabinet. Okay, watch out because this is really messy. And I'm gonna have Doug put some kind of a bar or something in here so that we can really store more stuff. Every time I open this up, stuff falls out. It drives me bananas. And we're gonna put more storage in here too. So in the meantime, I put these in. They look awful, but they work. And then we put a different kind of towel rack in here. It's a 4-stage towel rack, and I love it because we can put our swimsuits and everything on there. So we took the other one out. We got a new toilet. Sadly, the toilet broke on our first, well, really our second trip out, and Doug broke this part right here getting it in, but it is really nice. It was $300. It's a really nice toilet. The flapper on the other one broke, and so we were on the road, but he put it in. So one of the things I don't like about this refrigerator is it has a dial. Really? So in this day and age, I have to have a dial refrigerator, and I have to use this so I know what the temperature is in there. And it fluctuates pretty wildly. Microwave. So here's the microwave. It actually is a convection microwave. You see how I have all my stuff in here, but it is a convection microwave, but the tray did not come with it. Like I said, we bought it used, so we didn't get a tray. Doug bought me some of these dishes, these Magmaware dishes. So it does have one induction burner, and I got this just to kind of save it. It's already got a chip in it right here. Doug says he doesn't know why they didn't inset it, but they didn't. And then I got this cover. It's a drain board, so I'm not that excited about it, but I did get another. I also got this. I'm excited about that though. That looks nice, doesn't it? So I'm still working on where to put the towels. I think I have a solution. I'll let you know when I do. And some other storage issues. I'm trying to think. It came with these big thick window coverings. I took the one out. These are the side window coverings. They're really thick. I'm sure they're great in weather, but they're really a pain in the neck to put up. And the one for the windshield right there was really a pain in the neck. So we got this. It's a fold up windshield cover like you would put on your car windshield. Works great. I love it. There's a table right here. You can see the table, and the table mounts right here on the floor, and I can tell you right now we've never used it. So we have different ways. A lot of times we just eat outside, and we have a tray, and that works great. I put in these. It didn't come with these, but I like to put my shoes in here, so that's really great. Oh, I know what I need to tell you about. So this is the inverter. So this is the only thing that is not on that panel, and this is the Xantrex inverter, and it seems to work great. As far as the other things go, everything works well on this panel except for the Truma water heater. So, I'm sorry. Everything works great on this panel except for the Truma heater. So, I don't know why. I've gotten a lot of error codes. I guess it's a pretty common, sadly, for when you spend this much money for a van, you expect everything to work really well, but I've had problems with the Truma, and I reset the panel and it works, and then sometimes it only works for a little while, and and then it goes out again. So that's a pain in the neck. The other thing, I haven't figured out how to use the TV with my iPhone. It works on Doug's phone. He doesn't have an iPhone. Android, that's right. So it has an Android, it works on the Android phone, but not on the iPhone, I've heard, but I still need to try it. And then it has this ridiculous, there's 3 controllers. So I got this holder for the controllers, which I really like. They just, I don't know how they had them. Oh, they had them like right here, and that wasn't, I like this a lot better. We had one like this in the casita. So let's see, I'm gonna pull this bed back. So when we're done in the morning, we put all our bedding away and we just retract the sofa. The other thing I wanted to tell you is that there are 2 seat belts that go to the seat. They're just in the back. You just need to pull them through. Sometimes our youngest son likes to travel with us, and so he doesn't mind sitting back there, which is great because he does get car sick. I had this in the casita, so I put this in here, but I think I'm going to replace it with something else because every time I pick this up, it falls out. There's a little bit of storage under here. Not very much. There's another table leg to the table that we don't use. Let's see. Oh, one of the things I like to do. Oh, we got a couple pillows and they fit back here really well. So, doesn't that look nice? So we have this screen back here. You can zip it up. As you can see, you can zip it up, close it off. I never do because there's also this. So I just pull this down at night and that works great. But what I love about this is that I can completely open up these doors and get some air in. When we're at a campground, I don't leave them open all night, but if we're off the beaten path, then I will leave them open all night and it feels really good. And then there's a couple windows right here. And then there's a couple windows on this side. Lets the air in, and sometimes I can just turn the fan on and it'll feel really cool in here. I got this because I have to have my water at night. Let me just show you that. So it just fits right in here. It fits great. I have to have my water at night. I have, you know, whatever I want to put in here. Oh, I was looking for that. And just earbuds. I have to have something to go to sleep by and listen to something at night to go to sleep. And, oh, you know what else? We have USBs. So we each have a USB on our side. So there's mine. And then here's Doug's USB. It has 2 places to plug in USBs, so that's really nice. We do have an awning. It's one of those kind of awnings that comes out. You press a button, it comes out. It doesn't have any legs or anything like that, and it's supposed to go in automatically when the wind comes, but the wind came up and it went whap whap whap, and the thing came in, but it was too late, so I already broke it. Like on the second trip I broke the awning. So I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. We just haven't used it. That's been the solution, the temporary solution. I want to show you the solar. So we do have solar. I don't know if you can see that. So that solar feeds the batteries, the lithium batteries that we have in here. Doug did this really slick thing. He mounted the Blackstone to this cabinet, so he just has to flip it down, and then I don't know how this goes. He flips this over, does whatever that, and then there's some extra storage back here too. So that's great. So he does all the cooking on the Blackstone. I'm happy to have it this way. I'm happy to have the box. Works great. I'm sure this isn't the last of our accessories for the back of the van, which is fine. Okay, so when I open up, there is some storage in the back. which is nice. Has all that storage. Now, if you get the 2024, oh, you know what? I just figured out it has these locks. I'm such a dork. I didn't know that. I can't lock it. Oh, there it goes. So it has a lot of storage. I don't need to lock that one. And if you buy the 2024, you're not going to get this storage because it has more batteries. But I've found that you really don't need that much battery power, especially when you have a generator. I haven't had any troubles with running out of battery yet. So if we were at one place for a week, we'd probably have to run the generator. Doug got me these Van Essential door things. I just have an extension cord in here. And it's a good use of space. Like I said, we don't have that much storage space. Here's the other one on the other side. This is great. So all my stuff for filling. Hello. Oh, there we go. All my stuff for filling and for changing, emptying tanks like this. The tank empty. Oh my gosh. So I had to have this because where you empty the tanks, it is way down here. Is that ridiculous or what? But that's where it is. I've adapted to it. I never used to empty the tanks with the casita because I was always with Doug. But I'm really proud of myself that I have successfully emptied the tanks without any problems. And that I have been able to level the van. It's not level here, you see, because there is no level place on this whole property. We will be making more molded fiberglass trailer content. In fact, we have a video coming out next time, so stay tuned.